Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. It's the Clemson Tigers against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, LSU was able to bring in one of the most highly sought-after coaching candidates last season. Lane Kiffin now has an opportunity to marry his system with some of the best talent available. LSU always has great players. Can they put it all together, get back in the college football playoff picture, and contend for a national title? Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll feed the back again. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Ball handed off.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Barry. As the first down is still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
Trying the run, it's Barry. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run, setting them up for first and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing in the run game.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This touchdown is a direct result of the respect that this defense has for this quarterback and his athleticism on the outside. Watch the defensive end. This is a zone read, and he's going to stay wide because he has to respect the quarterback keeping it out there on the edge, and that opens up the interior lane. Running back is free, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davidson. And the tackle's made, but let's see what this penalty flag is about. So the mental mistake by the coverage team gives the offense an additional 15 yards as they try to answer that touchdown. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 45. He breaks into the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the pressure's on. Quarterback looking to scramble. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain.
I love what they're doing defensively right here. They're spying the quarterback, and you use that athleticism of this linebacker to just mirror wherever the quarterback goes, and as he tries to break contain and take off with his legs, they're there, and they stop him for no gain. That is a beautiful call, and really it's the schematics there that end up winning.
Caught quickly. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, is such a weapon to be good in the screen game. And I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Harris. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now they run the draw play. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Short pass finds the tight end. He's got some space. Look out. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's the spin move. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Using his legs, it's Davidson. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, that's an excellent defensive series, and this coordinator on that side has got to be thrilled with the way that they're playing, both against the run and the pass. Their front 7 is doing a great job not allowing 1st and 2nd down success, and then you're sticky in coverage, and you get off the field on 3rd down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays, allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Loves staying out of obvious passing, and they're able to do that, again, with...
Makes the catch and has space. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Oh, he escaped. Well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
What a terrible feeling that must be for a quarterback. That defensive tackle was in his lap right away. That pass rush collapsed right down the middle into his lap, right in the end zone, and that's a safety. What a great rush by that tackle.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Dropping back, it's Levitt, bringing pressure. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touch down the field. Here, it's zone coverage, it's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders and does a beautiful job.
And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside, and he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball.
Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
What an asset to have as a quarterback is the speed to get loose on the outside. When the field shrinks here in the red zone, you've got to understand that playing on time, throwing into tight windows, that can be difficult. But when you can also use your legs, that opens up some space for the offense, and here the quarterback finds it and gets himself into the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, they're kind of forced into that situation. Really, it was a product of the sack on the last play, and now you've got to force the ball down the field. Never want to be in that situation as a quarterback where you feel like you have to press it down the field. This one falls incomplete, and this team's likely going to have to punt.
And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Levitt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Over the middle and incomplete. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes the rush. And that falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass not complete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He's in the clear. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down. And now LSU will spend their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the 1st half.
Well, Chris, 3rd down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a 1st down.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw again. Contact as he threw it. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about.
Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Pretty aggressive play call and decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage fourth down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field?
And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Caught over the middle. It's Green. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great throwing it. He's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
With the catch, it's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Boy, if they give you that easy completion on the outside, you take it. And if you take it on time, you can create a little bit of yards after the catch. It's a really good job by that wide receiver. You can see as he gets himself off the line of scrimmage, it's soft coverage. And then once he gets the ball, he turns into a runner. That's a beautiful job right there and a really nice offensive play.
Looks like LSU has the first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. That's caught. It's buried. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Grab down the middle, it's Watkins. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now, 1st down in the red zone.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here comes the pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's a comeback route. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's going to take off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, the guys that are most effective at this position, they're always going to pick up a few 1st downs with their legs. And here, this is a really nice pickup on a short yardage situation. You're able to move the chains and get 10-plus yards. Beautiful job here, and he's showing his athleticism on the outside.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a one-handed catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Clemson calls their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack. And now the Tigers will take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Makes the defender miss. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got a crease. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, it looks like the offense caught them being aggressive. This defense took a shot, They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field, and now this offense set up 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the quarterback. If the defense is going to be aggressive, you got to make them pay.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Has a path to the end zone, and he'll be brought down.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to get the touchdown.
Heading to the outside, it's Davidson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. So some of that 1st half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Important 2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, you can see why this defense is so good. Their coverage is just so tight. You're trying to throw the football short of the line to gain and then rely on yards after the...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback keeps the football. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. QB bootlegs here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. LSU now operating in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. He'll hand it off. Got an opening here. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Chris, 2 mistakes by this wide receiver. First, his route wasn't past the sticks, so he's short of the sticks, and then he doesn't fight for the extra yardage. Out of bounds, and now 4th down for the offense.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement. It allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. And he does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you could tell there was no denying him.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
To be a really good defense and run this 4-3, you've got to have defensive ends that can set the edge and get after the passer. That's exactly what they're able to do right here. They do a tremendous job, and offensively, they have to buckle up and protect this quarterback on the edge.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Tight end goes in motion. To bootleg here. Coming after him. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. On the run, he's looking deep. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it's a good stop on 3rd down, but really it was what they were able to do defensively on 1st and 2nd down, putting this offense behind the chains and off schedule. That leads to the 3rd down success.
The Tigers will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And they'll kick it away here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Levitt. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Remember the last possession, it was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Great move there. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
They'll run the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, those 1st down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating 2nd and medium, 2nd and short. And on 1st down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on, and this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pressure's on. And that pass falls incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down, but that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Chris, that is not what you want on 3rd down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some 3rd down conversions.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught across the middle. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Harris. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. This time a completion.
In man-to-man defense, it's always difficult to defend the slant. As a corner, you've really got to drive hard once you see the quarterback release the football.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. He keeps it. Can he get there? Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
That's just too easy for this offense. Utilizing the quarterback run to pick up the first down. This defense is going to have to do something to account for the quarterback later in this game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The back's got it. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, this can be the hardest thing for an offensive play caller, but it really should be the easiest. Stay patient and keep taking what they give you. That's back-to-back runs for first downs. Until they prove they can stop that running game, continue to pound the rock.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Bringing pressure. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Takes the handoff. It's Barry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, taking a sack like that makes this next play call so important and really difficult for the play caller. I would think about something safe here. I don't know about putting this quarterback in harm's way throwing the football, in particular with this pass rush and how they're beating up on the offensive line. It might be time for a draw or at most a screen.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
That is a very safe decision from this quarterback, expecting a little bit of a play after the catch from his wide receiver, and he just doesn't get it. Credit to this defense. There's just not a lot going on after the catch. They rally up, make the tackle in space, and now clearly a punting situation.
And that sets up a return. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield, set up for the first down at the 47.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
To throw, it's Levitt. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take free yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, the quarterback makes the right decision here. The defensive end crashes down, and he keeps it on the outside. What he was not expecting is this corner to read it so beautifully. Watch the corner come up in run support and make the tackle for loss.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. The sure hands. It's Wilson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, they're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on 2nd down or 3rd down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield, and there's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him not trying to force that pitch.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And he'll keep it again. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
These zone pressures are so difficult to identify for the offensive line. The defensive line is going to be slanting, so that movement causes them some problems. And here the linebacker is able to get him.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the 1st down success. When it's 2nd and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Clemson calls their 2nd timeout. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the 1st down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's a good pickup. Moving the chains, stopping the clock. Now, they still have that timeout left. They need to push the ball down the field. Got to get it in the end zone in this situation.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. The pocket breaking down. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking into the clear. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Hit as he released it, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
They decide to go pass heavy here in the red zone, and that's 2 incompletions, and now you've got third and long. Now you're going to put a lot of pressure on that offensive line to hold up in pass protection against this pass rush. That's what I'm worried about.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's a clutch drive, Chris, there's no doubt, but they really need this 2-point conversion. Take it down to a 1-possession game, and then you've got a chance here to get off the field with your defense or even try an onside kick and try to tie this thing up.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further.
You get the sense they thought they could sneak a run in here on a 2-point play, but this defensive front seven was ready. They were alert, and they played this beautifully for the stop.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.